You go to the sink and turn on the tap, but suddenly brown and smelly water came out from the tap. You stop and think, can even I brush my teeth with this water? Sounds scary, right?
Yes.
But the truth is, it's already happening in many parts of the world because of water pollution. Hi everyone, welcome to our video podcast. I'm Amir, your host for today. I'm here with my teammates Shanida, Atika and Iqbal. Together we will be talking about water pollution, what is it, the types, real example especially in Malaysia, effects and what we can actually do about it in our daily life. So stay with us and let's talk about the water pollution. Okay, let's start with Shanida. Shanida, can you tell us what is water pollution and the type of it?
Thanks, Amir. In simple terms, water pollution happens when harmful substances in the water sources like rivers, lake, ocean, or groundwater. This substance can be chemicals, waste, or even microorganisms. When water is polluted, it becomes unsafe not just for humans but also for animals and that depend on it. There are a few main types of water pollution. First, chemical pollution. This includes pesticide, oil spills, heavy metal like mercury and lead, and industrial waste. These chemicals are very dangerous because they don't disappear easily and can build up in the food chain. Second, biological pollution. This comes from sewage, human waste and animal waste. It contains bacteria and viruses that can cause serious diseases like diarrhea, cholera and typhoid. Third, physical pollution. This includes visible waste such as plastic bottle, plastic bags, cans and sediment. Plastic is especially harmful because it doesn't decompose and often end up being eaten by marine animals. And lastly, nutrient pollution. This happens when too many nutrients like nitrogen and phosphate into the water, usually from fertilizer and detergent. This causes algae to grow rapidly and reduce oxygen level in the water. So, even though we may not always see water pollution come in many forms.
Okay, thank you Shanida. Now I know the type of it. Okay, now let's move to Atika. Atika, can you share some real cases, for example, that are happening in Malaysia?
Sure, Amir. One of the most well-known cases in Malaysia is Sungai Kinkim in Johor back in 2019. Illegal chemical dumping polluted to the river and released toxic gas into the air. More than 2,000 people, many of them students, experienced breathing difficulty and vomiting and eye irritation. School had to be closed for safety reasons. This shows how water polluted doesn't just affect water, but it can affect air and human health too. Another major issue is plastic polluted in the ocean. Malaysia is among of the countries that contribute a large amount of plastic waste to the sea. Plastic bags, straw and food container often end up in the ocean, where turtles mistake them for food and fish get trapped in the dam. Besides that, farming activity also contribute to water pollution. When farmers use too much fertilizer and pesticide, rainwater wash them chemical into the river and lake. So this example clearly show how that water pollution is not something far away. It's happened around us.
So Iqbal, what are the main causes behind this problem?
There are several major causes. Most of them are linked to human activity. First, industrial waste. Some factories release untreated chemical waste directly into river to save their money. This waste is extremely toxic. Secondly, domestic or household waste. Everyday items like plastic packaging, food waste, and even used cooking oil are sometimes poured into drain, which eventually flow into river. Third, agriculture. Excessive use of fertilizer and pesticide cause chemical runoff into water body, especially during heavy rain. Fourth, deforestation and logging. When trees are cut down, soil erosion happens. The soil then into river, making the water muddy and reducing sunlight for aquatic plants. Lastly, oil spill from ship or offshore drilling activity can spread quickly across the water surface and killing the marine life. So overall, water pollution is mainly caused by irresponsible human behavior.
Alright, thank you, Iqbal. Now I know water pollution is not happening naturally. It's come from us too.
The effects of water pollution are very serious and long-lasting. For human, polluted water can cause diseases like diarrhea, cholera, typhoid, and skin infection. Long-term exposure to heavy metal can damage organs like liver and kidneys. For ecosystem, water pollution leads to fish death, coral reef destruction, and loss of biodiversity. Many aquatic species cannot survive in polluted environment. There are also economic effects. Fishing communities lose their income, tourism decrease, and government have to spend more money on water treatment. One important effect is eutrophication. This happens when excess nutrients cause algae to grow rapidly. When algae die, they reduce oxygen in the water, killing fish and the other organisms. So water pollution doesn't only affect nature, but it affects human life and the economy too.
Alright, the good news is water pollution can be reduced if we take action. For example, in the short term, river and beach clean-up activities, strict monitoring and punishment for pollution industry, and installing silt trap construction and logging site. In the long term, industrial must treat water waste before releasing it. Environmental education in school and community, reducing plastic use and practice recycling. And for the last, sustainable farming method that reduce chemical use. But most importantly, solving water pollution requires cooperation from everyone.
So to end this, water pollution is not just an environmental issue. It's human issue. It's affect the water we drink, the food we eat, and future we are creating. From what we have discussed today, we can see the water pollution comes from many sources, especially human activities, and if we continue to ignore it, the consequence will only get worse.
Clean water is something many of us take for granted. We turn on the tap and expect safe water every day. But in reality, millions of people around the world already struggle to access clean water because their rivers and lakes are polluted. If we don't take action now, future generations may face even bigger problems.
So the good news is water pollution is an impossible problem to solve. Through education, stronger law, better technology, and simple change in our daily habit, we can reduce water pollution. Small action like using less plastic, recycle, and disposing waste properly can actually make a bigger difference when done together.
At the end of the day, protecting water is start with us. We may not all own the factory or make a government policy, but we all use water every single day. The choice made what we throw away, how do we treat our environment.
So let this be a reminder to all of us. Water is limited. Once it's polluted, it's very difficult and expensive to clean. If we want a future where our children can enjoy clean river, healthy ocean and safe drinking water, we need to do now, not tomorrow, not next year, but today.
Remember, water is life. Protect our water, protect our future. Thank you for watching and listening to our podcast. Bye bye.